dumelang. Jale ba re ke ba qeta hore ke ntse di brele guys, ntse ke ntse di brele ba nkgaola blind. But I just want to say ke 2025. Well, happy New Year's to everybody. Welcome to our first ever episode. Yeah, you're not baraki DJSRUS Podcast and Mix. Monana, hey, remata lebelo. Let's go wara lenka ukwa sound nyane fela kada. Hona ne ba usibantsa itsoka monate hampe. O monate mona mo releng teng. We are live right here at Relekane Guest House. So guys, yo, this place is so beautiful, man. So beautiful, so clean. And e blow mo monana. Abatho ba sa tsebe re kae re blow mo. Re blow mo ho monate hampe mona mo releng teng. Let's go bona hona le motho ka mona. Ke motho mo nga kotsi ampe ke atla o yena right now. So guys, check it out, man. What I want to say, guys, we made it 2025. Modimo a nona re bless re tswelle pele. Mona re tswella pele re tshwere the one and only in the house. Ka hara screen no tjena. The first ever episode ya rona re tshwere ba re ke yena. DAPES, DLD. Mataga here. Welcome to the first ever episode. Thank you, Chaka, for honor invitation in Anahemona. How are you, Maji?
I can't complain, Pete. I can't complain. I am not.
Kopa fela o cheke mai ke fela lokise fela hanyane o ska wa re kana tshwara tsena dia twister tsena mata ya ntla
ke tla tse tsa kale tse o tsela Pete
le voice re fela hanyane
to no ke mnate maji ke mnate fedi a ke speta ka sa bone Pete
ntse ke le teng do yo tse ke le teng mata kwa tseba ntwe na ntse re pusha bo music bo di event na le batho ba re dutsing monana ba sa batleng re pele ona ne ba re batlang pele mare ho busy ka hulwa re ya pele mare ntse re le teng wa bona no jena ka
o monate
ke monate
ka di metenstina man
I'm okay dog like what's about king kazama let's go bona ndi si am pizza ka tsena ke ena motho monana e sala nyametsi batho ba ya mbodiso wetho bo di kurumane mo mona wa tsa batho ba di pause ba ja mara ba o bolelle seng rona ba ntse re batho ba di commercial mataka monna a bona go bolelle o ntse le kae what's happening o ntse dlala kae what have you been doing ko bana wa tseba ka mo mona ke re tlo shapa ka yane hore tshwantse go shape ka mix e monate hampe
wa tseba ntjaka I've been around my G around in Bloom. I think I came back in Bloom a year after COVID 2020 I think I came back to Bloom. Yeah, but then I've been around and then doing production behind the scenes babo kamo Spanish
it's a production
it's a production in chat
and also like what about you like guys if I can tell you like just a short story love mona DAPES
what's DAPES
kere kana go tsani hono nna ntho tsa ntsene di bitswa di pouch no tsena la fitla ka di USB nyane di USB re di DJ mona nna nna go tsa pouch ha o kena taxing o kena ha o sena transu kena ka pouch ba sa bona tla go ga o ke DJ o ya vibe tlo khutla o sana
what's up
makhotmanana na he ke bona ile when we were starting out to DJ he gave me a chance in Bloom. Like I was new into this music industry type of thing. I like this DJ thing. DJ man sound. So that is where the production thing started, the love for DJing. It's because of guys like this. Like in Trey or let's call boba to me nyako ko bana mamma ke ntwana bona no tjena re pusha dintho ene re pusha kaofela like Maji kana go tsobona go stopile wa tsa mataka no ntso ya mataka mano no ntso le up and down o tla kana COVID
so I took a pause on production, focusing on work, at which I was chasing some type of passion of mine that I've hidden behind the closet. Okay, let me just gain experience in certain things for 2 years, then I'll get back to the production side. I was just investing in myself for 2 years.
So basically right now, in terms of you investing in yourself, like ke in your shebileng ore e sale like into push like you must keep on pushing like whatever you do. Come keep on like you also have a company DLD Interiors or
DLD Interiors and Exterior Designs.
Yeah, like the how can hlalosetsa yona batho ba tsebe hore mono o busy ka tle ka eng.
Okay, basically DLD Interior and Exterior, it explains itself. I deal with your home maintenance, your interiors. If you want to redecorate your house or renovate, I'm the guy to holler at. If you want custom-made furniture for whatever, you holler at me. Tell me your idea. I do it as you think.
Custom-made?
Custom-made, whatever
Like
that you want. Chaka, tell me what you want. I do it for you.
Guys, can I coaching work a studio in Gara? Majita Matalable Lobo. How do you like to
But then let's talk behind this after we're done with you. Maybe I can revamp your studio for free, my G. Understand? DLD sponsored. Understand?
Hey,
so that people can see.
Hey, you see what's happening? You see what's happening? First episode to fell at luck. Sponsor Hey,
proper things in chat.
Yeah,
proper things. Yeah, sure.
So it's been that and the music side?
The music side, I have a fully registered record label. I have an online radio station. I have cologne and boutique men online shopping. I have premium water. I have, the list is endless, guys. But then behind the scenes, just chill. There's a proper time coming for an explosion. Just wait.
Wait, sure. Like, is this you? It's a way now.
I'm just the umbrella of everything.
Like, guys, like in 2031, we don't know one it. Kepilalena almost daily when you go to events, but I don't know about this. So I hope you guys are listening so that Lilo na linka batla something yan lateba or chaka pusha kanyenan. Oh, got laba sa wait it's interior. Asa kinyeta lisi DJ akare. It's a party class.
Amara DJ na le kouta tenga chokone. As a belief.
Awe maji. Mataka man. Yo, go din thodinga ta tsentse di etsala mfethu. You know, like I have a specific question.
Sure. Sure.
This is what I'm going. This is the first episode, guys, and this is going to be a tradition. We are going to invite artists. We are going to invite like DJs. Body organizer, like body artist manager. We'll just try to involve everybody, but this is basically about knowing the person and then pushing your non-trained music. So what I want to ask you, Kalamo, and I want to
sure.
Mention your. I don't need to know them. Open up as DJ thing at Sure. So mention your top 5 DJs in the Free State. I give a blow in the Free State. Like if you've traveled. You can shout out to Mama. Let's say Mama, who couldn't be told high fella, but you just saw him once. Like I will call him on another willing craft your own and what to busy doing. Top 5, Maji.
Okay, now one thing I like looking out for young talent. You understand? Baba Linda, Khale Walida, they've had their chef Miguri, Bashap, Abafeba na chance. You understand? There's underdogs, Elo Mbatela Tupa.
Sure.
They remind me of me back in the days.
Sure.
There's boys like Bo Edwin, still unknown.
Edwin.
Yeah, Edwin. There's Bo KP1 number.
KP.
Yeah, KP1 number.
KP1 number.
Yeah. There's Bo the Gift. Understand?
The gift.
The gift. Yeah, now auto pitting ya ka. Lumukilo butite jwa ka ke. Auto pitting ya ka. There's a couple of guys. Let me see. And especially.
Wait. You've mentioned like 3 now. No?
Yeah, it's 3. And there's Zulu the boy also. He's my Chile and I also
Zulu?
Zulu the boy.
Zulu the boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then there's Nchaka, resident DJ Akos Chaba Vicon.
Alena khalantsang kinya la shabada ne ke ba wotla ka background ntse ke ntse background ke tse ka di mo hoko hey kana go tsaka hey kana sa tsebeng guys lebele mametse like try to, if you know these guys, give them a shout out le ba bleleng okay, there's this platform le bona that also welcome 100%. This platform is for everybody. Eloreng, we believe ba monate ka craft a ke ba tlo fitla mona na o be lo reng ndo wa ke tsebe o ntso nahana hore na ke batla motho lo reng wa tseba sorry wa tseba hore okay, this is what I'm doing and that platform is going to push my craft. It's going to help me in some type of way. They're already doing a lot. They're still in the music scene, but banza control and tsa bona ka ntle banza bo utlwa ke di record label ke di ntiri ya ke bo metsi bo va team matang. Metsi a bitswang di bitso la teng.
Ke DLD premium.
Yo, what's a DLD fela? DLD. Dog, congrats, dog. I'm proud, my G. I'm gonna look on Antarelwana. I want to take Kopana. Mataka. I want like, I know we invite in, and me asking you that question now. You must mention your top 5 DJs. It goes back to that. They might like it or not. Na yena tabarona little na. Plus again at transiting tama ke pala mabo taxi tama ka mauto kopana le na kae o tla reng ga ina stress yeah ke na stress o mathiso go mathiso mataka ke taba go fela tshwantse re bue nnete wa bo like ne ke o botsa dienye because you see like for example in Bloem I think this also exists in a lot of small towns or maybe just because we have a pele plek ntse di bo Jozi bo Deben re fela in and out mabaka re kwale mabaka e tshwantse ya konyeza ka wa bona madareng e yana but this thing ya di click like I don't want to say people are always putting it in a manner of okay be jwang ya go gatekeeping what na ke be ka di click like if you are not part of my clique wa bona ha re click ha ke tlo clickisa zaka ha ito clicka and ha itlo you get what I'm saying so those type of things like like how does it make you feel or do you see what I'm saying like do you ke ntho le reng wa bona ha ke batla go like o kwalle maikutlo a sa batla bua ka yena maybe le wena ona ne bo mama ba tlo mathisang ho sane wa bona maybe le wena ona na tlo tlang ho sane podcasting ba bua ka wena ka go wena ntsa kwala menya ntsa ka ga o ntsha re mathalebelo but I'm just asking like have you experienced it like ke ntho le reng how do you feel about it if it's something le reng o tswa we experience so bona like Obona impact that thing in terms of our entertainment scene, our music scene. We are like one of the capitals in SA.
Sure.
Bloemfontein,
sure.
But Aonkashaba entertainment, all of these other places, it's different. Like in terms of engagement, government, the events that are like they are properly done. And it's not like there's something wrong. I mean, if I can do the job, I can do it. There are people shout out to blind in terms of event organizers. And who know, like in terms of the events and the impact that they have. But I keep my beats for now, so that it mustn't look directed to anyone. But you like, what do you think of that? Like, impact from your side and from everybody's side, from the way she look at it.
I could say, my Gina, I'm fortunate to already I've been in the game before, but was started about the ego, about the celebrity,
yeah.
However, much refer. Like, I don't understand my gene. That's why I'm saying I always look out for young and upcoming.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? First time I read my G. It takes a lot of years and patience and nagging and begging. So what they now nega and beggar. But then if I can just come to like a hot man kade and fit what I want to throw on polally DEPES, you understand? If I can make it easier for you, what's stopping it? Like Rona khalere khuzuga ntjaka understand khalere khuzuga why tshwantse re kwalle bana ba bang ka ntle mfethu our time is done let's give other kids a chance wa botla re ba siele legacy you understand
it's not done it's not done yeah when now it's done in Chaka how fella you go Chaka di washini no but I get jokes aside like I get what you say I get what you say in Chaka but we ngata ba understand this ne wa bona ha o kwalla ntwana le gongwa bona na le talente or maybe o bona ka go bete go feta haibe wena o bona dintho jwalo or whatever way you don't understand or you are still shooting yourself in the foot kobane ha o tlo ba da forever mfanaka khotman la ka ntatwaka whoever how to ba da forever like right now we need to start sharing platforms we need to start pushing each other kobane if you look at the way other people are pushing outside here. How about like he batla fela batlo bona okay who push you then they go. Then when they are gone, ho sala eng? Ho sala like those small time events, ho sala mamang let's say but at the end of the day, like what he's saying right now, we need to start giving others a chance. Like na giri I disqualify, I giri inse, so I give me but just create your own space. Know your space, know where you're going to be operating, what you are trying to do. Hence, like,
Sure.
Then I was like, oh, who's going to be my first guest? So in my head, I'm like, nah, man, this is a person you played a part in my life. Sure. Right now. And I always give you your flowers every day. I always give you that respect every day. You like one of the way we drink a thing. And I want to say, Maji, I respect you so much, dog. I respect you so much. Like, Mudimo bless him, Mudimo bless it, I'll bless La Pala how. Like, family, everything, dog. It's not easy out here. Especially at music. So only hence in the go there are some other people they only depending on this.
Sure.
And you get what I'm saying? But and Jack, so this platform is open, dog. It's open. They respect what we're doing. So at the end of the day, man, guys, I gave a story. Hey, Kaula, Enare Kaulin. Hotman Lena, what's it? I give Matak. And I already edit you. Now mix your how popularly editing one of me. Rhetoric what I end. Go over Lejualo. Go over Lejualo. Oba Pale, Hotman Laka, the way could see one catty. Accept Sevanuchi, Navi. But say it's any business, sing or so slack. I come on a market below them and take out. Guys, I repeat, House Sadumeli, Otabona. This is the one and only DJSRUS Podcast and Mix, right here live in Bloemfontein at Gilikani Guest House. Every Saturday we're going to be doing this. Then, editing please bear with us. Subscribe. Whatever we have, YouTube, Spotify, but guys, support what we're doing, and let's say we are going to bring the best. Maji, thank you for coming through, guys. Whatever Mataga. Bless 45 minutes set. Let's go to the set. What's it? you.